What's up guys, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at and unboxing the Osmo Mobile 3. I have the combo pack which comes with a tripod as well as a travel case and a few other things. In case you guys don't know what a gimbal is, it basically is used with a lot of DSLR style equipment and it makes your shots look a lot more stable and a lot more smooth. Coming in from DJI, the exact combo pack I have retails for around $140. The fact that this is possible on a mobile device is actually really cool because this type of equipment is not something you normally see unless you're in a DSLR style environment. The combo pack itself comes equipped with the Osmo Mobile 3, the Osmo carrying case, the tripod, the power cable, and the pouch and the wrist strap. The nice part is if you spend the extra money, you also get a tripod included with it. So if you don't have a tripod already, then this is something you're likely going to want to have. Seeing what kinds of things were possible with DJI's other Osmo products really made me interested to see what exactly was going to be possible with this product. If you're someone that's a YouTuber and you're really trying to up your quality in terms of making videos and actually make them look professional, I would definitely say to take a look into this. There is a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get the hang of it, you really can up your quality to the next level. First up in the box, it looks like we have the carrying case, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set that over to the side. And in here, I'm assuming is probably where the wrist strap and the power cable is gonna be. The first time I tried opening this up, I couldn't figure out the actual right way to open it up, but I still made it work. So here is the wrist strap, as you can see, and this would just attach to the Osmo itself, and then attach it to your wrist to ensure that the Osmo won't go anywhere. We also have a power cable, and we also have a quick start guide as well as a health and safety guide as well. If you're a newcomer to any of DJI's products, I strongly recommend looking at the quick start guide as it's probably going to be a good idea. So obviously there could be other use cases for using something like this. If you're doing a wedding or something in a professional environment and you want those really beautiful shots, then you might want to get this, and you might need some ways to carry it around. In this combo pack, we have a pouch, so that's one way, but there's also a travel case as well. So you can decide if you're traveling and you want to take it with you, what you actually want to put it in. Here is the tripod, and you guys can see we could just open it like this and it opens right up. You can put it on a table or anything like that. It's important to also note again that the Osmo actually can attach to any tripod. So if you already have a tripod, you don't need to worry about this one. However, it's nice that they have it included in this combo pack. So here is the travel case. I'm just gonna pull it out right here. And what's cool for an interesting unboxing experience is if you get the combo pack, the Osmo is actually inside of the travel case already. So we're gonna unzip this and here we go. We're presented with nothing yet, but you take that off and here's the Osmo itself. So when I first unboxed this, I really wasn't that well versed with what to actually expect from this product in particular. I didn't really know how to use it at all, really. I sort of watched a few videos to sort of get an idea, but I was a little bit confused and it took me a little while to get the hang of it. But here is the gimbal itself, and the nice part about this is there are instructions on the front of the gimbal, as you can see, just basically detailing how to set it up and how to get it going the first time around. There's a control stick that basically moves the gimbal up and down, and there's a button to start recording and a button to turn it off. There's also a button to zoom in and out, and in the software, if you have a newer phone, you also can get it to switch between different camera lenses. So in order to properly use this, you are going to need to download the Android or iOS app for your specific device. It probably works with default camera apps, but in order to tweak different settings and in order to get the best experience, that's what you're going to want. As I had said earlier, the Osmo also works with any standard tripod, so you could just mount it and then you're off to start recording. Or if you don't have a tripod, you can use the built-in tripod that comes with the combo pack that I talked about earlier. The really cool part about this is the fact that I can draw a rectangle on something and actually track it. You can see that I'm using the control stick to go from side to side or up and down, and the movement just looks really smooth. And this is the really cool part. So here I have an iPod Touch, and if I draw a box around the iPod Touch on the app, you can see that it will now start to track my iPod, and the gimbal will move around and follow my iPod in real time. This in itself is a really cool feature, and this is what made it so compelling to go out and get an Osmo 3 for my videos. Being able to have really cool shots like this in jailbreak tweak videos are going to be really cool. In the future, it's possible that Apple decides to put better image stabilizers in their phones, and if that does happen, there may or may not be a use case for this, but honestly, this is really, really cool, and I strongly recommend it for any YouTubers that are trying to sort of look a little bit more professional and change things up a little bit. Funny enough, as I was recording this video, the Osmo Mobile 4 actually came out. And the big standalone difference seems to be the magnetic design in terms of actually attaching the phone to the gimbal. With the Mobile 3, there's basically a clasp mechanism, and you just pull that out to put the phone in the gimbal. And while doing that might be a little less convenient than the magnetic design of the Osmo Mobile 4, you can rest assured knowing your phone won't be going anywhere in the clasp. However, DJI is a great company, and I would probably have a decent amount of trust that nothing is going to go wrong with the magnetic system of the 4. It just depends on what you want, and it's relatively the same price, so if you're looking for something a little bit more convenient, then you can maybe give the Osmo Mobile 4 a try. The comparison between footage taken with the Osmo versus without the Osmo is interesting. The footage that you're seeing right now was done without the Osmo, and I'm holding my phone handheld. And without the gimbal, it looks half decent. The reality of the situation is phone photography and videography are getting a lot better. Slowing the video down probably produces a better result, and this is just juddery without the gimbal. Using the gimbal is just as simple as opening the gimbal up and then going to your phone and downloading DJI's app, and then from there, once you do that, you just have to connect up the gimbal through Bluetooth to your device. On the gimbal itself, there's arrows just basically showcasing which way to put your device, so that way the camera will be in the right direction. And you press and hold the power button and the gimbal springs to life. Again, using this control stick, I can make the gimbal go up or down, and it helps with more fine-tuned movements specifically. To turn the gimbal off or place it in standby mode, simply press and hold the power button. What you're seeing right now is footage taken with the Osmo Mobile 3. Both of the clips I showcased were captured at 60 frames per second, so that way a better slow motion effect could be achieved. It might be slightly difficult on the slow motion to see the difference, but as soon as it's the regular speed, you'll be able to see the difference. Although slow motion either way is much cleaner, this definitely can make a difference. I was going pretty fast when I was doing this, and this looks a lot cleaner than without the gimbal. But of course, your footage is going to pop the most when you're using it with slow motion. So here are my overall thoughts of the Osmo Mobile 3, or just the Osmo Mobile series in general. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be fully comparable with a DSLR compatible device. It's not going to be the same thing, a DSLR professional camera versus an iPhone or a mobile device camera. It's getting better in the mobile space, but obviously it's not the same, and your mileage is going to vary depending on the things that you need it for and the things that you're going to do with it. And overall, obviously, you're not going to beat the overall quality of a DSLR camera and a DSLR setup. However, for an aspiring creator or for somebody that does any video at all, if you don't have a DSLR setup, this is not a bad entryway into just a professional type environment. Attachments, lenses, and gimbals for DSLR setups can add up very quickly and can sometimes be in the thousands of dollars. This is a really good entry point for someone that maybe doesn't want to spend a ton of money and somebody that primarily uses their mobile device to actually record video. And for any YouTuber who's trying to step their game up and look a little bit more professional, I definitely recommend this as a starting point. Also, if you're going to get this, I would get the combo pack, especially if you're doing anything really heavily with video, because you get a tripod in the box, you get travel cases, and it's basically the perfect starter kit if you don't have a tripod or anything to carry it in. Alright guys, with that being said, that pretty much wraps up today's video. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit that like button. Also, go ahead and subscribe with that post notification bell on, so that way you never miss out on a brand new upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have a few more videos coming out soon, including an unboxing of a brand new MacBook for the first time in 8 years. I'm really excited for that. If you want to see that, subscribe down below. Thank you guys again for watching. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Peace.